Hello, my dear students. I'm Dr. Prajna Mattielli, who is working in Government First Grade College, Dharwad. I have uploaded many videos on depreciation, that too a part of commercial arithmetic. Here in this video, I would like to solve varying rate of depreciation. In such a situation, how to solve the problems? Let us understand it now. Value of a machine reduces to 2,60,867.48 in 4 years. Here, I would like to draw your attention towards a part here, how it will be and how interesting the particular this thing will be. See here, let me explain. Varying rate of depreciation. The formula is very memorable. You can easily remember this formula. V is equal to P1 minus I raised to the power of N1. Once again, 1 minus I raised to the power of N2. Once again, 1 minus I raised to the power of N3. Why it is so? Because we are having many, that is varying rates, different rates of depreciation. What is the rate for first 2 years? That will be written first. What will be the rate of depreciation for next 2 years? That will be written. What will be the rate of depreciation for further years? So let it be different, and we have to take all those rate of depreciations. So here, let us understand one problem. A vehicle costing rupees 7,51,000, that is the cost of the vehicle. That means it is the P. It is depreciated at 8% per annum for first year. So 8%, one interest, that is rate of depreciation. Then 10% for next 2 years. Here again, N changes and I changes. Then and 15% per annum for subsequent years. Here again, we are changing the years and also the rate of depreciation. So 8%, 10%, 15%. Three types of interests are given, varying rates of depreciation. Three rate of depreciations are given for different years. So now we have to have the formula, and we have to calculate the total depreciation, that is value at the end of, that means we have to calculate at the end of 4 years. See here, for 4 years, if you think, first year it is 8, next 2 years that is 10%. So 1 plus 2, 3 years are over, and one more year, that is 15% for one more year. So all these we have to record. So what is the formula? V is equal to P1 minus I raised to the power of first year, that is, then comes next 2 years, then comes last, that is 4th year. What is the rate of depreciation? That we have to write. Here this is what P, that is 7,15,000 is the P, and 1 minus 8% for first year, 1 minus, that is 10% for second and third year, for 2 years it is, then 1 minus 0.1515 for 4th year. This we have to do. 1 minus 0.08, what is this? That is 0.92. 1 minus 0.10, that is 0.90. 1 minus 0.15, that is 0.85. That is the next step. 7,15,000 within the bracket 0.992, that is raised to the power of 1 year. 0.90 raised to the power of 2 years. 0.85 is for 4th year, that is 1 year. So that value we have to take 1,50,000 into 0.92, that is raised to the power of 1. The value will not be changed, 0.92. So 0.90 raised to the power of 2 means 0.9 into 0.9. So the value will become 0.81 here, and 0.85 is to the power of 1. So the value will be 0.85 only. So what is the total value. We have to do the multiplication and we have to get the value. Here we have arrived at the value. So how we have calculated? Just go through the problem once again and you will understand it. Let us solve one more problem now. A machine of rupees 11,25,000 is depreciated at 10% per annum for first 2 years. Here n is equal to 2 and I is equal to 10%. And again, it is varying 12% for next 2 years. Here n is equal to 2 and rate is, that is I is equal to 12%. And 15% for subsequent year. Again, it is getting changed. Find the value at the end of 6 years. So 6 years means first 2 years, 10%. Next 2 years, 12%. Then 2 plus 2, that is 4. And finally, 2 more years. Out of 6, 2 more years you want, that is 15%. So let us first have the formula and let us put the values in it. So if you put the value in it, that is P is equal to 1 lakh, that is 11,25,000, and here 10% for 2 years, 12% for 2 years, and 15% for final 2 years. And you will get the value as 1 minus 0.10 is nothing but 0.90 raised to the power of 2. 1 minus 0.12 is nothing but 0.88 raised to the power of 2. 1 minus 0.15 is nothing but 0.85 for 2 years. So totally 6 years, but for every 2 years, the rate is getting varied. Therefore, different rate of depreciation for 2 years that we have put here. And the value will be 0.90 raised to the power of 2 is nothing but 0.81. 0.88 raised to the power of 2 is 0.7744. 0.85 raised to the power of 2, that is 0.7225. All these should be multiplied and you will get the value at the end of 6 years with varying rate of depreciation. This is the value. So my dear students, I think you have understood how we have calculated it. Give me the feedback if you have not understood the problem or the solution or the explanation or whatever it is. In my next videos, I will go with many more problems and let us understand the commercial arithmetic very well. Thank you. Thank you, my dear students.